So I wanted to do a tarot card reading on Doja Cat and how this whole VMAs situation is going to go because she's supposed to be hosting the VMAs. So I was just really interested to do a tarot card reading on it. I like watching celebrity tarot card readings and I like doing them myself because it's just easier to find out if it's going to come true if you're doing something like about an award show or just anything like that. So let's start with the first question. So I wanted to do a tarot card reading on how Doja Cat's hosting gig will go at the VMAs. I'm pretty confident her performance will go well, but I'm curious about how people will perceive her actual hosting gig because I don't think she's ever hosted anywhere before, and I was just really interested to do it. I'm new to tarot. I like doing celebrity tarot card readings, and I like watching celebrity tarot card readings. I'm into tarot. I have so many tarot decks and oracle decks. So I thought, why not make a video on it? Why not? So anyway, how will Doja Cat do with her hosting gig at the VMAs? How will people perceive it? Will it go well? How will Doja Cat's gig go at the VMAs? Will people like her hosting? Will it go well? She's actually a really good performer. So it's very interesting to see her host. I've seen her do interviews before and I've seen her on live, of course. People were really funny about that tiny chat thing. So the back of the card came up with justice, which is interesting. So I'll look into that, see how I feel about that after I see what the cards are saying here. So I pulled the Nine of Pentacles and Hangman upside down. The Three of Swords upside down. Whenever I see that, it's never a good one. The Moon in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. And the High Priestess in reverse. And the cards I use are the Modern Witch deck, but I do have a lot of them. I have Supernatural, Game of Thrones, other ones. And then my Oracle deck is the Oracle of the Fairy. Then I have another Oracle deck that's an animal one. I feel like I'm missing an Oracle deck. I have a lot of tarot decks. I used to work at a bookstore, so I enjoy them. So, I see the Nine of Pentacles coming up with the Hangman and the Three of Swords, which is giving me you're collecting your coin, you've got your Hangman, some kind of sacrifice is going on. Three of Swords is normally another sacrifice. There's a lot of sacrifice that's showing up. The Moon card is a deception card. The Four of Swords is not really like it, but it's not reverse. And then the High Priestess. So that lineup is showing me maybe that with the Nine of Pentacles, she's trying to, get her money up. And this performance her hosting gig is just her pretty much working, just putting in hard work. And I think people will enjoy it. She's going to be able to, the fruits of her labor. She's going to be able to collect the coin off of this. Somehow she's making a sacrifice, but it's a necessary one. When the Hangman is coming up upright, it's supposed to be like a necessary sacrifice. As well as the Three of Swords. It's not as negative reverse, so it's like all in all, this is good for her. The people will perceive it as good, but for some reason, something about this is going to be a sacrifice. I wonder if something like weird or embarrassing going to happen, but it's going to make her more popular. She's going to gain more money. Because when she fell on stage, when she was performing one of her songs, yeah, it was a little embarrassing, but then people came out and they were like, oh, Doja Cat fell on stage just like Beyonce, the best fall. And so it became something positive. So maybe she's going to do something, will get all goofy, and it'll become the sacrifice that was necessary. She's going to be able to collect her coin. So that is actually a good thing. So far, so good. They're all necessary sacrifices. You want it to be a necessary sacrifice. Nothing too chaotic about that. Happy to hear. Good for Doja. Because I want it to be positive. I like all these new females coming out. They all seem to, be kind of cool, do their own thing. So I'm happy about that for her. Now, with the Nine of Pentacles, I got the Moon in reverse, which can be linked to like deception, or deceit or self deception, disappointment, and it's usually because you weren't really listening to yourself, or something didn't add up, something is not finished maybe. So it's giving me the vibe that she's gonna make her coin off of it, but she's deceiving herself. Like maybe once she does, maybe she starts thinking like, oh yeah, I could do this. I could host, like hosting the Grammys, and she's maybe like deceiving herself. Like, dude, that's not what you want to do. Like the people don't want to see you doing every show. I feel like Doja's too much of a pop star to be, I guess. I don't know. Like I feel like normally the award shows I see will have like a Tracy Ross or Kevin Hart, like a comedian. Normally is doing them actually. So maybe she's gonna be thinking like, oh, I'm funny, and people will be like, okay, you're cool, dude, but like stick to your day job type of thing, maybe. Then you got the Four of Swords upright. Oh, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Like, again, new to it, so this is fun for me. So with the Four of Swords upright, it means that she might be going through a difficult period, like something that would make her need to rest, or she was going through a difficult period, so now she can rest. Like maybe, like I said, it'll go positive to the point where she's like, oh, thank God, like it went well, yay. Hey guys, so I wanted to finish the end of the other video that I was doing for Doja Cat because my son came home and I had to take him somewhere. So right now I'm waiting on him in the car. What was the last two cards I pulled? I wrote it down. Oh yeah, it was the Empress in reverse. With the Empress in reverse, on top of the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, or underneath the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so with that, I'm getting the sacrifice that she made may not be seen by the world. Like whatever she's doing, by hosting this gig, she's sacrificing something, but not in a bad way. But the world still won't see her for the talent she is. Like a lot of people know that she's talented. But like I said, it was giving me you were good, but keep your day job, So I feel like it'll go well. And she might in her brain think that it went really well to the point where maybe she wants to do more. But I think the world is going to be like, hey, you did great. But we like it when you sing and dance too, But we like that. So I feel like that might be what we get out of that situation. So I see it going well. I'm no real tarot reader. Like I said, from what I was getting in my cards, something might happen. Like I said, like if she falls or, if her dress rips or a trip, but for the most part, I don't see it going bad. I see it going well. So if you stop by, thanks. Again, new to this. Sorry about the sound of my car in the background. Like I said, just waiting. But you guys have a good day.